"You're so quiet." If you've heard this over and over again, you've probably started wondering if something is wrong with you. But I'm here to tell you something. You're not quiet at all. Psychologists say that many people who seem quiet in one group can be completely different in another. They can be energetic, funny, talkative,
Cheers.
and even the loudest person in the room. So why does this silence happen? Because it's not about being a quiet person. It's about feeling safe and being in the right environment. But this trait comes with a price. When you don't talk much about yourself, people start filling in the blanks with their own assumptions. Before you know it, they label you as arrogant, insecure, or cold. Even though none of those labels may be true. And here's the interesting part. Instead of constantly trying to clear up misunderstandings, most quiet people simply choose to stay silent. But why do some people become the most talkative person in the room only when they're with certain people? Stay with me, because the answer might completely change the way you see quiet people. But this is where the real story begins. The ability to connect with people has very little to do with your personality. It depends on things like feeling comfortable, trust, and feeling a genuine connection with others. Some people are quiet not because they're shy, but because when a social setting feels fake, forced, or performative, they would rather stay silent and observe. They don't change who they are just to fit in or get noticed. But there's something even more interesting, a concept called social filtering. Some people unconsciously evaluate a social situation before they even join a conversation. It's like they have an internal filter that asks, is this worth my energy? Do I feel comfortable in this environment? Are the people here real and trustworthy? If the answer to these questions is no, they become quieter, or they might not join the conversation at all. But when they find the right environment and like-minded people, this filter doesn't disappear, it just produces a different result. Meaning the same person who once seemed quiet can suddenly become relaxed, fluent, and even very talkative. Another important factor is psychological safety. Some people become quiet not because they lack ability, but because they don't feel safe in the environments they are in. When they feel even a slight risk of being judged or rejected, they naturally pull back and speak less. If a person feels that their words are being ignored, constantly judged, or misunderstood, they will prefer silence. Not out of weakness, but as a form of self-protection. But some quiet people are highly sensitive to the energy of interactions. They can quickly detect when a conversation is boring, negative, or simply not worth their time. That's why they don't engage in every discussion they come across. In reality, they prefer to preserve their energy rather than get involved in meaningless or draining conversations that leave them exhausted afterward. Another reason some people are quiet is authenticity. They don't like artificial or performative behavior. They don't fake interest, and they don't play roles just to be accepted. If they don't feel a genuine connection or comfort in a group, they simply choose silence. Because of this, people often misjudge them. They might think they are shy, not friendly, or even that they consider themselves superior to others. But the reality is different. It's neither arrogance nor fear. They simply choose to engage only in environments where they feel connection and alignment, and they naturally distance themselves from situations where that feeling doesn't exist. So now, tell me in the comments how you think about quiet people. If you enjoy this style of video, check out my channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.